Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Lois and welcome back to Sky Factory 2.5. In the last episode, we came here to the Eldritch Dimension and we were looking for two things. The lock, which we found, and the keystone, which I accidentally grabbed. I was fighting enemies. The keystone was sitting on top of this capstone right here, and I was fighting some enemies, and well, I kind of picked it up. It was sitting there with some glow. It's this guy, the rune tablet, which you can scan. And before we do anything else, let's go ahead and I'm gonna throw a bunch of this stuff. Hey, we got another Eldritch Eye. That's kind of cool. I'm gonna throw all this stuff away, and then we're gonna head back. The best I can remember how to get back wasn't that way. I actually haven't been this way. So is this way? And of course the path was to the left. That's where we should have went from the beginning to get the capstone. So that'll teach me to go the wrong way. There wasn't anything I could do. I mean, I explored most of this place, so yes, this is right, because I avoided those guys, and then we head this direction. So, had to do quite a bit of exploring. It wasn't too bad. Yeah, right there's the portal. So, do we want to head back before we go? You know what, let's do it. Let's head back in. And I was getting a hug from that guy for some reason. I don't know why. And what we'll do is we'll go ahead and charge up our sword again. And I don't know... Okay, so here's the thing. There are 4 different bosses that we could encounter in the Eldritch Dimension. I don't know which one we will find. Let's grab loot bags. I have 15 of these, and I have a bunch of these guys. Let's go ahead and dump those in there. Do we get anything good? No, of course not. So what we'll do is we'll come back over here. And of course I get nothing. We'll open these guys as well. Why not? Oh, because we're going to get nothing. Cool. So, I just wanted to get some sort of food item. I didn't really care what. It's just, I wanted some food. But, I guess we're going to have to live with, you know what? I think we have a bunch of beef. Let's get a stack of beef cooked up real quick. I'll be super quick if we just come down here and throw it in the redstone furnace. And while we're here, let's go ahead and tell the system to make some more Yellorium stuff. I went between episodes, between last episode and the episode before, I went ahead and not only made more Yellorium fuel rods, but I also went and got a bunch more iron. So we can start getting that processing, and it's called steak now. We'll go ahead and take our steak, deposit our levels. Our armor is doing fine. Everything is good. So... let's go back in to the Eldritch Dimension and finish this off. So, that is obviously the plan for today. To get to the place, we go this general direction. Why is that not working? There we go. I have no idea why those bolts weren't loading. So, saw the big... I don't know what this is. I still think it might be... As you can see, by the way, you have like the nasty portal, then you have... We're actually in bedrock. These are just tubes in bedrock. You're not supposed to be able to like get out, and you're not really supposed to be able to see all of that kind of stuff. I don't think. I don't know why. There we go. I don't know why our crossbow was not working there. But yeah, so we just head this way, and we're almost there. So, get some food, and then get our steak. And we can go ahead and open up the boss. Hopefully it's an easier one. Get some cool animation. And it is not the worst. So this is just a big crimson. Oh.
What? No!
Okay, that one's a little bit tougher to just deal with. And alrighty then. That happened. Why did the world crash?
It's time.
Alright, so enraged by our powerful blow, so you can't one-shot him. That's not good. What do we do? What do we do? I think it's time to get some better armor. Alright, so presumably our stuff is going to sit there. No problem. Didn't really have that much stuff to lose. So let's start looking at draconic armor. We can start working on that, I think. Let's go ahead and cook up some draconium. And let's look at the wyvern gear. So most of the stuff is pretty easy. We're gonna need actually we're just gonna need a energy core and a wyvern core for each. So we need 4 of all of these. We're missing a bunch of the stuff, draconium. Alrighty then. That's the only problem that we're gonna actually run into is lack of draconium. Alright, you know what? No. We're gonna take this stuff downstairs and we're gonna do this the right way. So you know what, let's go ahead and equip our angel ring, and I know you're doing things, but make those first. And the neat thing is we can go ahead and do this and not really worry about it. So that should be fine, hopefully. But now we should be able to make the wyvern cores. We need to make 3 more of these. It's going to summon a couple withers, which is actually really cool. Like, that's one of my favorite things about automating. Yep, there goes the wither. Teleport it over. And boom. Any more? I know I have this on a timer, so evidently I only needed 1 more. So we might actually have those wyvern cores already, which would be cool if we did. I don't know if we do. So we already do. Alright, and then the other thing we're going to need is the wyvern energy cores, which we should teach the system how to make. Because these things are going to be important as well. We just need a draconic core. And we're not going to have enough draconium. Ugh, of course. So we're getting a lot of stuff. So wyvern energy cores, can we make 4 of these? What do we need? 16 more draconium. Alright. Well, I happen to have a pick. And let's see, what else do we have? Do we have a item dislocator? No. Do we have charm? No. We have flight, so that's one thing. We just don't have anything else. I guess we're gonna have to go the old-fashioned way. So we'll go to the end, and I'm gonna get a bunch of experience for some reason. All right, and now we need to find. There's a meteor that's mostly mined. If we fly out here, this will give us probably enough draconium to not have to worry about it. And we can also kind of explore new chunks while we're at it. And just see if we can find any more meteors. That is going to be the best way to get the draconium right now. And this pick will do just fine. We can vein mine it, and it should come to us for the most part. But right here is the meteor. I said it's mostly mined, so there should be at least some left. We'll find out soon enough. Yeah, there's a good bit of draconium. If we can collect it. That's the key. And I don't know why it's like not going into our inventory. Let's see. Let's grab that one. I want to try to find some that are a little bit clustered so that we can try to use vein miner. And these three look good enough. And he's gone, so. Nope. Alright, so I am going to have to look up, by the way, what I can do about that boss. Because I think if we attack him too strongly, we're just not going to have a good time. Now, we don't have to worry about our stuff disappearing. One, I believe this mod pack has the gravestone mod, so our stuff should be in a gravestone. That's the first thing. Hopefully the crash didn't mess something up with that. It might have, but hopefully not. And let's see, we needed like 16. If we look at the uses of this, we can pulverize it to get double, or even if we have some rich slag, we can actually triple it, or cinnabar, either one. So we'll grab just a little bit more, but for the time being, this is enough draconium to last us until we can get our awesome draconium. I don't even know what to call it. The dimension, our draconium mine, basically. So the Wyvern Armor is much better than the armor we currently had. Don't get me wrong, the Zavisio armor is decent. It's just not that good. I believe the Wyvern Armor still allows for creative mode, or still allows for flight, but it is powered. That's the big difference, is powered flight versus, you know, the standard creative mode flight that is free, which is what I typically like. With fighting, with dealing with the Eldritch Dimension, it doesn't really matter, because flight is canceled out. But I definitely need to look up and see what that guy, like, what's the limit of that guy's, like, HP pool. How can we defeat him without him getting angry at us, basically. So we're gonna head back. We're gonna make the Wyvern Armor, and we're gonna do a couple other things. And that's probably gonna be about all we're gonna do today. So You know, I have a bunch of bacon. Let's eat the bacon. Does this have... It does. So we can get extra here. This has a chance, and its main output is 150%. So you can get a little bit extra every once in a while. So we got 2 there, 2 there, 2 there, and then we got 32 out of like 12, which isn't bad. Not quite the triple, but oh well. Let's go ahead and have the Draconium be made. And then the Wyvern Armor will require Awakened Cores and Draconic Energy Cores, which that's going to require a lot more stuff that we just don't have access to at this point. So we'll worry about that later. But getting the Wyvern Armor is an achievement as well. So Wyvern, we need 4 of these. And I realize I hope we have... I don't think we have enough for all of this stuff. So diamond, boots. Yeah, we can only make the boots and the helmet. I forgot it's going to require more. So what to do? I really wish we had an item, some sort of magnet. We can make one though. There is the Ring of Magnetism. This guy is decently easy to make. So can we go ahead and make this guy? What are we missing? We're of course missing the mana lens. Do we have any mana lenses? No. But there we go. There's that. There's that. And there's that. So the Ring of Magnetism doesn't work unless you have mana. So we need a mana tablet, which I might have over here. Yes. And we just throw this here. And it's absorbing. So with that, that'll help us get more Draconium a little bit easier. Now we could use this to make a band of mana, which is another ring you can wear. I think that wouldn't be a bad idea. I believe it keeps its mana. I mean, we can see very easily. No, it does not. So let's grab our Wand of the Forest. And we're gonna switch you, not you, you. We're gonna throw you back in there, drain you out, and then we're going to deal with that. So, there's just an Elder Guardian, just chilling over there. So what we're gonna end up doing is this empty? Yes. Let's go ahead and make that band of mana. We'll charge that up. And then we can wear it, and it'll be a little bit easier. So, throw this stuff in there. And... you charge it up just like the mana tablets. So, it'll do its thing. There is a better version of both of these rings, which requires some Terra Steel. I could make it. I don't really care to make it. It doesn't really matter too much to me. But that is that. So we still have flight. And we also have... don't I have to activate it? Okay, so I don't know why it's not working. We have mana. There we go. It just takes a moment. So you know what? Let's actually upgrade that to the other version. We have Terra Steel. It's not an issue. So I've never really used these items, to be honest. I mean, we have a couple stacks of blocks of Terra Steel. We made a Terra Steel Dimlet at one point, so that's why we have so much Terra Steel. But I believe we just do one of these. And there we go, we have the Greater Band. Alright, so it's still delayed. It's not as good as the item dislocator, but it'll be good enough. Let's sleep real quick, and then we're going to do one other thing before I go figure out how to defeat the boss, and we'll go kill the boss and get our stuff back. Once I get the, I'll go get the Draconium, make the Draconic Armor, and then we'll go kill the boss and all that fun stuff. So, the other thing that I want to make is heart canisters. So if you look at our health, we have exactly 10 hearts. We've made these heart canisters before, but we can improve this considerably. Actually, no, I want to make the other one. The aluminum is a lot better. So there's 9. We're going to need a bunch of jeweled apples. Not quite that many, but that's fine. I just used all of our diamonds. Process some diamond ore, I guess. We'll make more diamonds later with the dimension and all that kind of fun stuff. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then if we want to make yellow heart canisters, we'll need more of those. So we're going to need a lot of these empty canisters. They stack in 10s. So if we want yellow hearts, we have the yellow hearts. We just need to make more of these guys. And then can we make 10 of these? We can make 6, but we need notch apples. So just make a handful of these. 2, 3, 4. And turn that back into a bunch of gold. I should have a decent amount of blocks. So there is the 10 yellow hearts. And green hearts require blocks of bedrockium. I think I can handle that. Do we have a decent amount of gold here? We do. But the green ones also require yellow heart canisters. So we need to make 10 more of these. And I don't have any more hearts. I also don't have any green hearts, but you can make... Ew. That's a nasty little recipe. I mean, I have a decent amount of dragon hearts, but that's a little expensive. Alright, so we'll just put those in there. Actually, I can go ahead and make the yellows. Make the rest of those. And then once we make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5, need 5 more. Did I grab these? Yes. I might have some more gold that I can throw in there. Let's see. That'll make a decent number of blocks. So I don't really care about using too much of my gold. I have so much gold armor from our mob farm that it's kind of ridiculous. I just need 5 more, so that's like 40 blocks. That's a lot. Can't make that many. Let's see, we can make more gold, or... and process that. So that will be taken care of. We can go ahead and put that away. We have probably, yeah, we have plenty of blocks of bedrockium. I just want to try to get as close as we can to the full health. And how's this doing? We've probably got 2 blocks. Alright, it's still working on getting that casted out. Something else we can do, and this is really, really, really silly. We have a bunch of treasure bags. We can open all of these, and we're going to get a lot of stuff, including gold and diamonds and basically whatever. So, yeah, there's a lot of stuff on the ground. We can throw all this stuff in here. We don't need the golden apples. Chainmail. And this is a little bit of a game of can you click the things properly? Alright, now we can come over here and just dump in a bunch of gold coins, and those will eventually melt down. We can also grab all of this gold, and let's get 8. I don't think that's quite enough, but 1, 2, 3, 4. We're almost there. Just throw this stuff in here. Alright, and so close. This has probably got some more blocks. Yeah, there we go. So, running a little low on gold, but not too badly. And then we can make all of these. Alright, so now that we have 10 of those, we need to make green hearts. And we can make 1. But there is our first green heart canister. So, that'll put us to a lot of hearts. We'll put that in there. And what we're going to do is, like I said, I am going to go get more draconium, and then we're also going to need to power this stuff up. And we can charge it. The boots, we can upgrade them, but I've never done that. We're not going to worry about that for the wyvern stuff. We can go ahead and put this stuff on, and as you can see, we have shields and all sorts of stuff. So here's the thing. We're going to end the episode off here. I'm going to go get more draconium, and we'll make the rest of the armor next time, and then go from there. We'll go into the Eldritch Dimension. I'll figure out the best way to kill that guy, and we'll finish that dungeon up finally. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I know it was kind of a bummer that we died at the boss, and the boss is the type where if you try to be overpowered against him, I didn't realize that it was going to do that, but he'll kill you in one shot. So, yeah, you got to watch out for that. But that's kind of whatever. We'll deal with it. We'll get it taken care of. I am out of ender pearls. Am I really? I guess so. We can make some more. So you can have those, and then I want to go here for the blaze rods. And we're gonna power this guy back up. Cool. So I'm gonna get draconium and figure out how to beat that boss, and we'll come back next time and do that. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!